Hey everybody, what's shaking? Superbowl's Monday is the day after Super Bowl, but it's also an anniversary for me. It's the anniversary where I decided to change my mindset. Super Bowl Monday last year, I woke up and I was mad because the football season was over. And I went downstairs trying to get my meds to kick in, and they weren't kicking in. I looked outside. It was cold because it was February, and that pissed me off. I just ended 2 relationships in the last 4 months, and that pissed me off. I quit a social club the year before because I wasn't getting enough out of that, and that pissed me off. I felt I wasn't getting enough out of my 12-step program. I was still sober, but I didn't think that I was getting enough out of that, and that pissed me off. I was working out just to maintain what I got, and that pissed me off. And on top of that, February 14th was coming, Valentine's Day, and it'd be maybe like the first time I'd be alone for Valentine's Day in 15 years. But I didn't think that'd be a big deal, but it just kind of added to everything. You know what I mean? So I sat down and I was going through my social media. I was really bitter towards some of the posts, some of the people that I felt were doing better than me. And I came across this link that could only be described as a self-help link, one of those positive things, and I was like, I thought maybe at least for a laugh it'd be good. I couldn't remember what the first one is, but the second one, it was intriguing enough to make me stream the second one. So I streamed the second one, and this is a guy who's telling me to be unapologetically be myself and go for my goals. Well, I was being myself. That's why I thought I didn't really have anything going for me. But I didn't have a goal, so I decided, hey, I already work out and eat right. Why not bump it up a notch? So I called up my friend, told him, said, hey, I want to be in this physique competition. And he was excited, so we got a plan together. And we started rolling towards this goal. And as we're rolling towards this goal, I'm starting to see changes, and I'm listening to these self-help things every day. And I'm taking advice, and I'm keeping an open mind, and I'm learning new things, and really just concentrating on myself and my goals. And I kept rolling. Picking up more confidence and more steam on the way. Then I randomly run into an old friend, and we got to talking, and she goes, you know, you've really changed. You've really turned a corner with your sobriety, and it seems like you got a really positive attitude. I said, well, thanks. She goes, you should really start posting on social media more. I said, I don't know if I want to post on social media. I don't think I got really anything to say. My humor's a little off, and some of my ideas are outlandish. I really don't think people want to hear my positive shit. And if you just post, and if you help one person, that'd be enough. So I decided, okay. So I started posting my progress, and people are seeing my progress online, and I started joining different groups, and things are getting more positive. I got this positive attitude, and people are cheering me on. People are really impressed. I get private messages of how inspiring I was, and then I started posting videos like this, and I get messages and views, and how I've inspired them, and how the messages were good, and my relationships are improving. I'm starting to get more friends, and in October I reached my goal, and I finished the competition. I entered the competition, and it seemed like it was over just as fast as it started. So a couple weeks later, I get a message from a buddy in the social club that I quit, that I wasn't getting enough out of. And he says, you know, you should really, I've done this inspirational speaking thing. I really think you have something to say. I really think you have a good story. Maybe you should put something together. Maybe you should join this. And again, I was timid. And I said, okay, but I had confidence now because I achieved that goal. So I had confidence now. After I saw him speak and he pumped me up, so I jumped in and I said, let's do it. So now, here I am. I'm in an Emerging Speakers by Mastermind, and I'm learning a lot. And I have my first speaking competition coming up. Because of COVID, it's only a video competition. And I was writing a speech. I've written a speech, and I'm going to be entering it soon. But I posted about it saying that I'm going to be in this competition, and I got over, it's a big deal to me, I got over 100 comments on my 100 likes and a bunch of comments. And as I'm going through the likes and comments, I'm realizing that there are people from the social club, there are people from my program, there are people from high school, there are people from all points of my life who at least cared enough to make the smallest comment or the smallest gesture to like or love or whatever my post of me joining the speech, from all walks of life. That's when I realized maybe I was asking too much of these people. Maybe I wasn't asking enough of myself. Maybe I wasn't giving enough of myself. Are you asking enough of yourself? Keep it steady.